Last year, I wanted to improve myself so much. I wanted to start building this business that I'm currently building right now. But I couldn't work consistently. I would work for one day, maybe even like 3 days in a row, and then I just wouldn't work for a week. But then I would beat myself up for not wanting to work. I can't even say that I didn't want to work. It's like I'll just beat myself up for not working. Like, when I think about it, every time I think about it right now, it's like, I don't understand why I don't work as hard as I could, because I genuinely enjoy working. My favorite moments in the day are like right now, where I'm recording videos, where I'm scripting videos, where I'm just doing something random related to this. Those are my best moments in the day. But for some reason, as soon as the clock ticks 1 p.m., I'm like, you know what? I'm fine. Let me just go and read. Let me do something else. Damn, sweat stains. Sweat stains are normal. Last year, especially, after like that 1 day or 3 days of working, I'd feel burnt out. Imagine that after 3 days of working consistently, not even for the whole day, just working for like 3-4 hours, right? I would feel burnt out. Like, do you know how pathetic that sounds, and do you know how pathetic that is? But at the time, the work just wasn't fun. And I know that work isn't always supposed to be fun, but it wouldn't hurt if work was fun. Like, let's be honest, we all want to work and then for it to be fun and whatnot. Like, even if the work isn't fun, I don't think you shouldn't do it. What? Let's say if the work isn't fun, I don't think you shouldn't. You should not do it. So you should do it. I don't know, like, yes, my English is failing, but we'll move on from this. But during that time where I could only work for like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days in a row, right? It used to annoy me so much because I knew that the problem wasn't a lack of discipline. And the problem for you may also not be a lack of discipline, because I had proven to myself that I could be disciplined because I was going to the gym every day. I was doing my morning routine every day. These were some things that I just didn't like. Most of the time last year, when I was gymming at home especially, I didn't want to gym because I was gymming at home, so it was just going to be boring. I was gymming by myself. I still showed up for myself every single day. So I knew that the issue wasn't a lack of discipline. It was something else. And fair enough, like, not all work is supposed to be fun, but like, as I said, it wouldn't hurt if your work is fun. I like doing fun things. So I've made my life in a way that, like, even the work that I do is fun. Even the research that I do is fun. Like, everything about this business is fun. Editing is probably the thing that I don't like. I still have fun when I'm editing videos, but it's like recording, scripting, editing. And the reason why I didn't enjoy working was simply because of my mindset. The work hasn't changed from last year to this year. It's still the same work, but my mindset was rotten at the time. All my focus was on the goals that I want to achieve, the milestones that I wanted to hit, the subscriber counts, the money that I wanted to earn, right? So every day, in those boring moments of work where it's like you're just scripting a video and you don't know if the video is going to go viral and you don't know if it's going to work out right, I would be thinking about the end goal, this and that. And the thing is, I wouldn't achieve the end goal because it was still early days in the business. I was still building the foundation of it all. But because my mindset was so focused on just the end goal and not the process, it made it hard for me to enjoy the day to day. So it was just harder for me to carry on going, to carry on working. So that's why I'd feel burnt out after 3 days. Being burnt out, I think, is more mental than it is just like a physical thing, like, you've been working too long. Because it's like you've been working, and you're not getting the results. So for me, those 3 days actually felt like a lifetime. Like, I've been working for 3 days and I'm not getting the results that I want to get. And the problem with this goal-orientated mindset is that my happiness and joy was always in the future. Right? It was always in the future where I'd achieved the goal that I wanted. I had achieved the subscriber count. I earned that money that I was aiming to earn. But then in the present moment, I was always left with hopelessness. I was left with dissatisfaction. And it was through self-development this year that I realized that I can't control the output. Yes, you can manipulate something to try and get the output you want, but you can never control output 100% in life. I was wasting valuable energy caring or focusing on the results that I got. Like, obviously, the results that you get are important because it will show you whether your inputs are working or not. If you go to the gym, you work, you push yourself to failure, you just have good workouts, and after the gym, you go home, you eat properly, and you sleep properly, you take care of your body, right? You know that you're going to gain muscle, you know that you're going to look better, but you don't know 100% how your body is going to look. Like, you can't control how you're going to look 100%. Fair enough, you can manipulate to grow your shoulders more than other areas so that you have a more aesthetic physique, but you will never be able to control your body 100%. You just know that it's going to produce a positive outcome. And in the same way with a lot of the things we do, we know that the work that we're putting in is going to produce an positive outcome. We don't know how positive the outcome will be. We don't know how to look. I would say in like 99% of areas in life, you can't really control your output 100%. So by focusing on the output, it's like you're banging your head against a wall because you're trying to control something that you can't control. So the way that I made working fun and actually the most enjoyable experience of my day is I started focusing on the process, which I know is cliche, but more specifically, I started focusing on my improvement within that process. So with making videos, I found my satisfaction and enjoyment in getting better. In like seeing that, oh, in this video that I was editing, I was looking away from the camera a lot, so I was just going like this the whole video and whatnot. And now I improved that, and now I stare at the camera more. I actually talk to the camera as if it's a person. I find enjoyment in improving little things like that, in becoming 1% better every day. I'm not really focused on my end goal. Like, I have my goals that I want to reach. I have them written down. I know exactly the outputs that I want. But on the day-to-day, I'm focused on the input. I'm focused on how I can get better at inputting the things that are going to lead to a better result. Like, quite literally, I'm focused on small things that may seem inconsequential. Like, literally, let's say if I wake up at 8, right? But then I'm supposed to wake up at 7:30. If the next day I wake up at 7:55, I'll be happy because I've made progress. I'm getting better at the process of improving myself. So I could go on and on about focusing on the process and giving examples of the little things that I find satisfaction in. But you've gotten all that you need. You just need to know that instead of hyper-focusing on the output that you want, it's better to focus on the input, to focus on the ways that you can improve day to day and to find satisfaction in those things that you're changing. Because when you do that, your joy, your satisfaction will always be in the present moment. You will always be able to be happy about the progress you've made. But on the other hand, if you're always focusing on the goal, if the goal is your only focal point, you can only be happy when you achieve the goal. And as most of you know, goals or achieving goals, they rarely ever make you happy. What makes you happy is making progress towards that goal. So anyways, that's how to make your work more fun. And that's how to enjoy working every single day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.